What's kind of neat is the major search engines over the years, in one way or another, have all tried to tackle this exact problem, the problem of synonymy, the problem that query words don't match document words, and they did it in very different ways. So let's briefly look at 3 examples of how they've done it. So up until last year, and sadly you cannot do this anymore because Google killed it last year. Google had a tilde operator. Has anyone used it? Okay, all right. So that's probably why they killed it, because none of you guys were aware of it and none of you used it. But it was a pretty neat operator. So you could search for a word and insert a tilde in front of it, and what it would do is it would do an interesting kind of a synonymy expansion. So this is what a Google search page a year ago looked like if you search for the word squid, right? So I search for squid and I get a bunch of matches. So here's squid, the payment system, squid, the proxy server, squid, the superconducting quantum interface device. I don't know. Okay, and I guess finally some animals. This is those are the animal squids. So now, if you use a tilde, you get a different set of results. So the first thing you want to pay attention to is right here, the squid by itself. And a year ago, Google was also reporting the numbers a little bit more accurately than it does now. Not very accurately, but still slightly better. So squid by itself gets you about 60 million results. Tilde squid gets you 1.5 billion. That's a lot more results. That's a lot more matches. So now, where are those matches? Most of them are way down in the ranking, but some of them are at the top. So you get these two. You get octopus travel and cash. All right. So now you look at these results and you ask yourself, do they make sense? Is that a sensible thing for Google to do? By the way, the rest of them are pretty much identical to what was there before. Right. Octopus travel, that makes sense, right? So that makes my heart smile, because from last lecture, remember, I think of octopus as synonymous with squid, and yes, Google has done the job. It brought the octopuses. It's a travel site, not very related to octopi, but at least the word is there. Okay, so they matched an octopus. Great. The second one, Council for Awards in Care, Health and Education. How on earth is that related to squid? Yes. The acronym for that happens to be CACHE, and the dominant sense for squid on the web is the caching proxy server. So it has associated squid with the word cache and managed to match that cache to that cache. They're 2 totally different things, but of course there's a limit to what Google can do. Okay. So that's up until about a year ago. That was one of the ways that Google handled synonymy. Basically, you could instruct it to automatically expand your query with all the related synonyms. And how did it compute those synonyms? Well, of course, we don't know, but we can take a pretty good guess. Right? This result tells us that the method that they used is statistical. It cannot be based on a linguistic resource, because no linguistic resource would associate squid with that. So it is statistical. We just don't know what exactly it was.